Well, hello there, beautiful souls. How are you today? My name's LJ, and I want to thank you for joining me and the Divine for some channeled loving messages today. These are for the collective. So, yeah, take it as you will. Don't force anything, but if you do get triggered, it might be that you need to see this. So if something's triggering you, saying, no, don't watch that. Wait a minute, that scares me. I'm fearful of it. Don't, maybe you should watch this, because being triggered probably means something's going, you might get some information out of this. Anyway, all right. Well, let's see. Let's clear some energy here. Alexa, stop. Close your eyes. Maybe take a few relaxing, deep breaths. I ask for the presence of the Divine to guide and protect all of us throughout our day, especially while we're doing spiritual work. I ask for a loving bubble of pure white light to surround each of us always. I ask that only love be able to come and go from our energy fields. I ask that Archangel Michael walk before us and protect us, our families, protect our loved ones, always. Thank you. I hope that helped clear your energies. We actually went to the American Indian. It was their 45th annual celebration this past weekend, and oh my gosh, they had drums. And I tell you what, that was on Saturday, and I was feeling a little overwhelmed on Sunday. A lot of heavy emotions. So I think the drums really brought out a lot of emotions and everything, which is good, but it's kind of rough. It was kind of rough. Anyway, let's see. Now today is November 18, 2019. So I hope you're all doing really well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Look out for number 1. Who else is going to do it, right? So today we're going to be, I have to show you this one first, the Lightworker Oracle. I have to show you this card first. It is number 19, an invitation to connect. This is very deep, very spiritual. And if you're watching this, you're meant to watch this. So this is what the book says. I'm going to read it to you. I thought I'd stand it up this time. If you notice, I'm redoing the desk. So I tiled it last night. I found these really cool tiles that I framed it like a swimming pool, But it's got like water, beautiful designs on these tiles. I love it. And then, of course, the tiles in the middle. So now I just need to grout. But anyway, all the fun things I do, very creative, right? So we got the number 19, an invitation to connect. Now the book says, I think I'll show it to you first, because I'm not reading the whole thing. So if you want to, I want you to be able to read it a little bit later maybe. And just a little bit more on this next page. All right. Love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will both benefit from this individually. And help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. Okay, so the invocation. As a member of the human race, through my own free will and for the greatest good, I call upon all beings that resonate with the quality of unconditional love and wish to assist humanity and Earth to evolve on the path of divine love. I ask for the unconditionally loving, ascended masters that serve Christ consciousness to be the gateway through which permission is confirmed for these beings to enter Earth's field and assist humanity according to divine will, grace, and love. May all beings be happy, and free. So be it. Beautiful, isn't it? I mean, wow. All right, you guys have your invitation to connect. Are you going to use that invitation? I hope so. I thought we'd just pull 3 cards, past, present, future, and then I'm going to go over another one, and we'll see what other time we have, because I got tons of cards. We could do a lot of different things. All right, so in your recent past, collective, we have partnerships and alliances. In your present, ooh, recognition and reward. Alrighty. In the near future, solitude. Beautiful. Holy moly. So partnerships and alliances. This is for the collective. So, what you been doing? You've been working on some partnerships. Sorry, let me get a drink here. Are you sick of fighting with someone? Are you sick of arguing? Maybe you want to form an alliance. What is it like on those old westerns, you know, having the dispute between the Cartwrights and the the Johnsons? You know, there's this family feud for generations and nobody even knows why it even started. I wonder if that's you. You know, you're seeing that in your family. Maybe your ancestors dealt with that. Maybe you're trying to heal something that your ancestors had gone through. Make that partnership. The Spirit is asking you to step forward and make that partnership happen. Make it a happy partnership. Be compassionate, be kind, and that's what you'll get. You'll get partnership instead of an enemy, instead of arguing and fighting. That would be a real relief, wouldn't it? Yeah. In your business, if you own your own business and you're getting it up, it's ramping up. You need to have that strong connection with your partner there. You need to be strong together. Always use your intuition. It's number 3. So we've got communication and we've got third eye. Communication chakras and third eye chakra. So very important in whatever's going on here with partnerships, alliances. Maybe the color blue and purple has some kind of significance to you. With the gold, you've got lots of solar plexus and you've got the heart. The green. So I'm wondering if you're listening to your heart when you're making decisions. Extremely important, actually. You may think it's not, but it is. It's extremely important. Your solar plexus and your heart, they work together. Your life force energy and your heart, they all work together. All the chakras work together, but in particular, those two. I wonder if that's a relationship as well, a loving relationship, a romantic relationship perhaps. You know, throwing up your white flag saying, come on, honey, why are we fighting? Let's not do this anymore. I don't enjoy it. I want to be your partner. I want to be the love of your life, right? I want to be happy. So since you've accomplished this, you get this, recognition and reward. I love it. Not only are perhaps your peers, your family, your loved ones acknowledging what you've done, how far you've come, but imagine the Spirit, the divine, is recognizing you. The divine has been co-creating with you. And they're recognizing how far that you've come. All the hard work you've done. Let any negative thoughts, any worries leave. Let them go. Yeah, you don't need those anymore because you're in a much higher vibration now. You're connecting. You have that invitation to connect. You've connected. And the divine is saying, good job. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. And look how grateful you are. Look how humble you are. I love that. I think you're a very humble and grateful person. You're very conscientious. You respect people. You don't care if they're a janitor or, the queen. You treat them the same and you treat them with respect. I love that. Yes, the divine is shining down on you. You're in the spotlight of the divine and of the world, the cosmos, I think. It's not just the world, it's the universe, the cosmos. Everyone's noticing what wonderful work you're doing. So stay humble. Don't allow this to go to your head. Don't start being a jerk. I don't think you will. I think you may have been a jerk at one point, right? We all have. We all can be jerks. But I think you're way beyond that now, and I think you realize what you're doing in this world, why you're here. Your purpose has been shown. Wow. Yeah, the divine is casting down its light. Your purpose is showing now. Oh man, that's taken a long time, hasn't it? Your purpose, figuring out what your divinely guided purpose is. It's being shown to you, or it will be shown to you. Without a doubt. What does your heart want? Near future, maybe your heart says, go within. Go be that hermit. Follow your inner light. What book do you have on your table? On the wherever you might have a book laying. Maybe you should go pick up that book and just turn it to a random page, to a random paragraph, and read that paragraph. It's going to mean a great deal to you. That's what I'm being told. Interesting. It looks like you have a golden column back here. Spirit has got your back, that's for sure. Number 9. You're really becoming whole. Your root chakra is extremely strong. Your base, your foundation, your sacral. You're passionately doing what you love. And your third eye is wide open. Intuition's guiding you, isn't it? I'm sure you're seeing lots of synchronicities. If you want signs from the divine, from your angels, from your spirit guides, just ask them for something in particular. So maybe say, if you're sending me a sign that I'm on the right path, why don't you send a picture of a beautiful palm tree, or I'll see a palm tree somewhere. Or, anything that you want, a lotus flower. Give me that sign so that I know it's you. So that kind of gives you a little camaraderie with your spirit guides or your divine, whatever you'd like to call them, your angels, your fairies, God. Beautiful star up there watching out for you. That's amazing. Let's look at the eagle. This one's communication. Eagle. Let me find it. Seems like we got some going within to do today. Maybe when you go within, this card is also telling me that maybe meditate on what does your heart want? What would make you happy? Meditate on that. Because that's going to bring you your dream. Your dream is going to come true. So Eagle, communion. If you'd like to pause and read that, you are very welcome to do that, if I can get it right for you. Let's see if there's any more. Yep, a little bit more. There's the second page, or the third page actually. Eagle, communicate, or communion. So here the man and the eagle make contact through their eyes and spirits. The man has performed a ceremonial calling to Eagle Brother, who now comes to him as a familiar friend. It's an intimate relationship between human being and feathered being, one of both spirit and flesh. Yet it's ultimately this deep spiritual kinship that connects them, formed from their recognition of the sacredness of this bond. Eagle spirit is often associated with the highest and noblest, encouraging us to let our spirits soar. Through this communion, we know that we can touch the sky. We know that we can be more than just two-legged creatures clinging to the ground. We are intimately related to all of life on the planet. And it's through communing with any expression of life that we realize how vitally connected we all are. Whenever you experience a heartfelt communion with some physical expression of life, plant, animal, human, or anything else, it is only then that you can truly feel how your life force is similar to the life force that is all around you. It is only a matter of the differences in form. An essence is articulated into the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything and everyone, although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics. This essence is spirit emanating from the core of all things. Communion with nature is essential for you now. Take some time to do an eye-opened meditation. An open-eyed meditation with any nearby animal or plant. So take some time to do an open-eyed meditation with any nearby animal or plant. Relax your body as much as possible, breathe consciously, and keep your attention on the life form you are communing with. After a few moments, you will notice a sense of the boundaries dissolving, a melding of the I and thou. You may even receive messages or impressions as you find yourself in the flow of unspoken communication. This is really beautiful, and you know, it just hit home with me because I was out in the forest the other day. I don't know if I told you this on another video, but I was out in the forest walking. There's a trail, and I stopped because I saw two deer. There was a mama deer and a little baby deer. And I don't know if it was a baby deer or not, but it was a big deer and a smaller deer. And neither one of them had horns, so. But the smaller one ran off to the far left, out of my sight, and the bigger one stood there, and I looked at that deer, and the deer looked at me, and in my mind I said to the deer, "I love you." And I said it again, and we kept looking at each other. And then I said in my mind to the deer, kind of telepathy, I guess you would say, I said, I won't hurt you. I love you. And we stood there. I don't even know how long it was. It was a really long time though. And then, okay, I said, okay, I'm going to let go of the gaze, because our eyes were just gazing into each other. We were gazing into each other's eyes. And I started walking forward, and the deer moved forward a little bit and turned sideways so I could see its whole body, and the sun was like shining down on this deer. And the deer turned around, because it was kind of sideways. It turned squarely towards me. We were both looking at each other, and the deer lifted up his left leg and put it down. And he lifted up his right leg and he put it down. And he bent forward, and like, it was almost like he bowed. He or she, I'm not sure. But in a sense, I thought, I wonder if he's going to charge. One of my instincts was, and then I thought, no, he doesn't want to hurt me either. So then that was intense. And I thought, okay, I don't want him to charge. So just in case, I started walking on. And the deer, I swear, he ran along with me. He ran up ahead of me. When I got up to a point, he stopped and I stopped. And then I walked up, I kept going on. He ran up ahead of me. And they waited for me. And then he ran across the trail and again waited for me as I walked up around to the top of the trail. And then I kind of turned away. I didn't want to do anything because it was right by the freeway. So I didn't want him to get scared and jump onto the freeway. But anyway, that was back behind the trees, the wooded trees. Anyway, he ran down to where the smaller one went. So it was just an incredible experience. I'm glad I could share it with you. But it's very similar to what we were just talking about, communion. So if you can, get outside into nature and commune. Do a meditation. Catch the eye of anything that's an animal creature that's alive. It's not going to hurt you, of course, but yeah, you might. It was definitely a real experience for me, an eye-opening experience to nature, and love. So very interesting. Don't forget, you have an invitation to connect. It will probably only bring you love. But the universe is with you. Look what you're doing. Partnership with the people around you and spirit, I believe, and recognition from the people around you and spirit. And you're going within and recognizing as well. You're going in, you're growing, you're seeing what you want. You're meditating on what your heart wants, right? Beautiful. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today. If you liked this video, hit that like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. I do these readings Monday through Friday, but I'd love it if you'd join me every single day. And give me some comments. Let me know what you'd like to hear about, because I can pretty much do whatever I want each day. All right, well, take care of yourselves. I send you my love, and go out and get some exercise, get some fresh air, eat healthy, drink lots of water. All right. Love you guys. Bye.